Content is great and gameplay also. I don't know why you only answered the negative comments in this one. Mix it up at least. I'm sure there are like 95% of people that love what you do. A majority of my feedback on my channel is 96 and above. I sincerely appreciate all the positive feedback. I read all the comments on all my videos. Even if I don't respond to every single comment, I still read every single one. I'm not really too big on social media like Instagram or anything like that, so my social media is just reading the YouTube comments. So that's anytime I'm like bored or something, I just go and just read what you guys are talking about or read what you guys are saying and viewing your guys' perspectives and stuff like that. The reason I like to read the negative comments on the videos is because I think the negative comments make for better content. I also think there is some wisdom in negative comments because why would this person be reacting in this way? So I like to read it and I like to analyze it. It never gets to me. I know myself, I know my own mind, I know my own actions, and I know who I am. And anything negative from anybody else doesn't matter to me. I do break down feedback and I do listen constructively because maybe this person is saying this for a reason. So I try to view it and I try to understand it. And at the end of the day, they could be right. Or they could be completely wrong. Thank you guys for all the great feedback and for the support, man. Why do you only play fighter? The Slayer build is really keeping me going with it. The reason I'm still playing fighter and I don't really change up the content with it is because I'm still trying to master fighter, and I'm also just not sick of it. It's really insane how much damage you can do with it, and it's crazy how fast you can move as well, especially with sprint. I mean, most of my fights that you guys see, I'm like charging at people, but a more general answer to that is I just don't feel like playing anything else. I haven't felt called to play anything else. I don't have an intuition to play anything else. In this game, I have the most trouble fighting warlocks. Unless it's like a rogue that has like 150, 170 HP, that's when I would lose against a rogue. Or if a rogue gets the first hit on me because he goes invisible, that's when I would kind of lose. Aside from rogues, no problem with rangers, no problem with any other class, no problem with clerics. The biggest problem I have is with warlocks. If I do start up and try to master another class, it's for sure going to be a warlock. Would you have any tips specifically going over the process of knowing what is hot on the market right now? I've tried flipping, but can't seem to wrap my head around what I should be looking for and what is good price for what. First thing is, everything can be flipped, but there are items that are obviously hotter than others. It's like riveted gloves, lightfoot boots, loose trousers, padded tunics. Things that are kind of less popular are some of the plate armor. Plate armor is very, very hard to sell. I mean, you could find a really good piece for 50 gold, probably flip it for 150 or even 300 gold or something like that, depending on the piece and the stats. But in general, it seems like more people are using leather items. For some reason in this game, weapons only sell anywhere between 50 to 300 gold. It really depends. You just have to jump in and you just have to try. You just have to buy things, you'll get the feel for it. Do not be afraid to lose gold. Let's say you buy a cloak for 300 gold. Worst case scenario, you can resell it at 200, get some of your money back, or worst case scenario, you could sell it at 300 and make your money back as well. It's hard to say because the market changes every single day, so you really just have to jump in, and you really just have to dabble with it and try. Before, when I was starting off, I was losing gold almost all the time, until I started to understand what stats are most valuable, and what stats kind of aren't. You just have to remember to be very patient, to not be afraid to fail and lose gold, and you have to be persistent.
even the same one. You look exactly like him.